Hi there. I'm sitting out in the backyard. It's only in the 90s today. It's been triple digits here, and it's been, what do I want to call that? Sweltering. We're not used to that kind of weather here, and no air conditioning, just a bunch of fans, and can't get outside and cool off. Even in the shade, it was too hot. So it's the first day that I'm able to sit out here, and I was going to do a bunch of book work, and doesn't matter. It's the 4th of July. Just snuck right up on me. So happy 4th of July. I wanted to talk today about the idea of nature being a model for us yet again. I mean, I've been thinking about the seasons, and is there a balance to everything, and what does balance really mean? And if there is a balance, where's the center, and what does center really mean? And then I started thinking with all of that, it's like the idea of the small dance. And I don't know if you're familiar with that, but we used to play with that and use that a lot when I was dancing. Um, when I was at Sonoma State, I was fortunate enough to dance with Ann Woodhead as an instructor and also in her dance troupe, her professional dance troupe. Amazing choreographer, amazing dancer, amazing creator, amazing woman, amazing teacher, all that. And we used to talk about the small dance. And the small dance is the body is constantly seeking center. It's not there. So, like if you're trying to stand on one leg, how do you do that, right? How do you quote unquote balance? Well, you find that spot where you're close enough to the fulcrum, so to speak, where your dance is just really small so you can maintain that. And then I started thinking about it kind of in more recent terms for me, bringing in the thought of being grounded to our center. So, not just looking for balance, but grounded to our center. And what exactly does that mean? What does our center mean? It's going to mean something different to each one of us. But the idea of grounding, connecting to Mother Earth, being present with her, and then allowing ourselves to dance with the experience of being present here. And I started thinking about that with the idea of how does nature inform us of that? How does she show that to us? And I was thinking there's bamboo and there's a seaweed. And I was talking with some coach friends, and we were talking about this. And I really like seaweed because what happens for me, if I can create an image of some concept that I'm trying to integrate into my world, that really helps me a lot. So the idea of seaweed, the weeds, the roots are grounded deep into the soil, whatever that soil is for the seaweed, and the top is free to move and bend and flow and dance gently with the water as it flows in and out and all around. There's this just gentle motion that happens, but yet very grounded, very connected, and very centered. So it's not grounded in a way that you're solid, because if you're solid, you're rigid. And anything that's rigid, I mean, that wind happens, it buffers it, it hits it, it reacts to it. And I believe what we're looking for is the ability to go through life and respond to things in the best way possible, right? If that big wave comes and it pushes us all the way down, we know that that's okay because we're still grounded, and we can allow ourselves to come back up closer to the little dance, right? So I've been wanting to share that, and I hope I explained it with some sense of understanding. I'm still trying to work out how to talk about that, but and the idea of seasons and our growth and plants and the whole plant world and kingdom, how it shows us how to be, how to be with nature, how to be with this place, how to be with ourselves in this place on planet Earth, with each other, doing what we do. It's a journey, right? It's a journey, and just being aware of those things that help guide us, and how nature helps bring metaphor to understanding, at least for me, clarity for me, feeling like, oh yeah, so it's not that I'm off center, or I'm not there yet, or I'm not very good at it. No, it's about the dance of it, right? And I may not be good at it, but that's okay. I'm grounded and I'm having the experience, and that's what's important. Yeah. So I want to give you guys a garden tour, but I don't want to make this video too terribly long. But thank you for coming and listening. Whoops. Coming in and listening to me muse, and sit with me in the garden for a minute. And I will be, oh my goodness, here comes the butterflies. Oh, they've been butterflies, hummingbirds, all the pollinators. It's been amazing. I want to share the vegetable garden with you, and some of the fruit trees next time. So I hope you come back for that. And just a little garden tour of where we're at in the very, very beginning of summer. And I've been thinking about the seasons like in three sections. Like there's the beginning, there's the middle of the season, and then there's the end of the season. So we'll see how that susses out as we move on down the road. So thank you so much for stopping by. It was great to see you. Thanks for listening to my musings, and I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, bye now.